And let's also remind each other that this is just the present. This is your current situation. It is not eternal. Things will change. But in order for things to change, you have to make a plan and you have to take actions. All right? Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. Welcome to my channel. My name is Adja, and today I thought I would go outside. I was gonna say enjoy the beautiful weather, but I think the sun might come out later. But it feels good to be outside, and I have my little concoction, that's how I call it, and then I put my collagen in it. Sometimes I have it hot, sometimes I have it cold. And today I had it cold because I was in a rush to get out of the apartment. So I figured, we'd have like a little chit down. What does that even mean? Chit chat, sit down video. I'm not so sure yet. I think I'm going to say what I have to say now, and then after that I'll bring you guys along because I have to go to the grocery store. But I don't know afterwards like what I'll be able to film or not. I figured I would start the in between chapters series. I hope the sound is clear. I really hope so. And also I'm hoping that my mom won't call me. I'm gonna get like into the subject of the video. It's just that first of all I'm easily distracted, but anyway, it's because I film on my phone and I put like do not disturb on, but the only person that's not on my do not disturb list is my mom, so I'm hoping that she won't call me. Basically I was like, let's start a series that says in between chapters, because currently that's where I am. But honestly I've been like that for, I want to say since 2022, because in 2022 I quit my job. I quit my job not because I was just fed up with my coworkers or my boss or anything like that. Not at all. I actually liked my coworkers. I liked my boss. I quit because I was just at a point in my life where I couldn't handle it anymore. It was multiple factors, which I'm not gonna get into. It wasn't a burnout, but I'd say it was more like a life crisis. Yeah. And I did talk about it with my boss, so I don't think it was a big surprise for her when I actually decided to quit. And after that, it took like 2 years for me to actually get another job. I got that job. I stayed there for like a year. Was it a year? Yeah, I think I did like a whole year. And after that, before I reached like the year mark, I decided that I wanted to move like away. I always wanted to move away, but I was like, I think this is the time, so let me just move. And that's what I did. I moved to Calgary. Now, when I say I'm in between chapters, it's really what it is, because I am unemployed. Been unemployed since August 2025, and then in September I moved here. And I'm not going to lie, I knew like the job market I knew the job market was bad. Yeah, I knew that. I mean, it's Canada. We've been knowing that, it's been a while since people have been having a hard time to find a job. And I'd like to say to find an interesting job. I understand that at some point you just got to do what you have to do to have an income. But the jobs that I see out there, it's either you have to be really specialized in something, or it's a bit more general work, but like administrative assistant, basically secretary, but they just, renamed the job. Like, yeah, but the title to me, it's being a secretary. When you start reading the job listing, that's what it is. I've been having a hard time finding a job, for sure, because I think I mentioned in my last video that I just wanted to find something that I'm going to be content in. I'm not looking to be happy at my job, or find joy. No, I understand that it's a job. There's a purpose to it. So yeah, I won't lie and say that it has been easy. It hasn't been easy at all, but that's life right now. It is what it is, and I'm trying to cope. And I do admit that when I decided to move across country, I did not, the things that are really, really bothering me right now are things that I did not think about at all. For instance, my apartment, the fact that I am living with a roommate, combined with the fact that it's harder to find a job. Well, it's not harder, it's just hard to find a job. All of these things are hard to cope with on a regular basis. I'm trying. Well, I have no other choice but to try, but I think that since I usually have something that I could hold on to motivate me, to ground me, to like push me, to help me persevere. I usually have one thing, but I don't have anything right now. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a binge eater, okay? Especially when it comes to sweets, chips, snacks like that, which is not a good thing, because whenever like I go through a hard time, I will gain like probably 20-25 pounds. I've been there. Oh, hi. Sorry for the interruptions. Just I didn't see, like, of course I wouldn't see the dog coming, but he scared me. I was like, oh my god. Anyway, at least it was a nice dog. That's the thing, there's a lot of dogs here. I knew that before moving here, but Jesus. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, been there, done that, I was about to say, when it comes to like binge eating, when I'm going through like a rough patch, and I'm trying not to go back to that. That's what I'm trying not to do, because it won't be good for me. I've already I gained weight in the past year because I was going through a rough patch again, so I don't want to put on more weight. I just don't want to. It's not a good thing for me. I decided the way I was going to cope this time, because I need to find a way to, was me just, doing simple things, enjoying smaller things, rejoicing in simple things. That's what I want to say when I say I want to be aware. It's mostly because, drinking my tea brings me joy. It does. I guess it's like coffee drinkers. They do enjoy their cup of coffee. Going on walks and looking at beautiful houses, or just looking at nature. I know it's winter and it's not as pretty as it could be during summer and even early fall. But at the end of the day, I do sit, right now I'm sitting, I'm looking, and I'm okay, I can see the beauty in it. It is enjoyable. But before, I would just be alright, it's a regular walk, I have to go walk, so I'm just do it, and not paying attention to my surrounding. I would pay attention to my surrounding because I'm what if there's someone who wants to attack me? But paying attention and being in the moment to see the little things, I wasn't doing that. So I need something to uplift my spirit. That's what I'm going to do. And today it's like -3 degrees Celsius because I'm in Canada, and it feels good. You see, I don't have like my gloves on. I'd like to say that I am aware that this is temporary, but the thing is that sometimes temporary, whether it be like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, 6 months, if you reach a certain point, it feels like an eternity. I don't want to be pessimistic, because I think I did mention that I started my year knowing that I was going to make it. I was going to reach my goals. And September is kind of my deadline for my primary goals. Anyway, I hope this message doesn't make you feel down. I hope it's not too pessimistic for you, but I'm just, trying to share where I am right now in my life. And also I figured, maybe you're someone who doesn't pay attention to little things and you need to. Maybe that's the thing that's going to keep you going until you reach your goal. And I'm not going to say I'm lost. I'm not lost. I think there are moments in my life where I was like, I feel lost as an adult, but I'm not there. I know what I want. I can envision actually the life that I want. It's just the road to get there. That's the thing. It's the road to get there. So it does feel hard to stay in the moment, to stay present, because I need to be present in order for me to reach my goal. But sometimes I just I start dreaming. Yeah, I start thinking about the future, and I'm staying the future instead of being present. I hope it makes sense to you, because it makes sense to me. But I shouldn't do that. I know it's a good thing to, be dreamy. Sometimes you dream and then you envision the life that you want for yourself. But at the same time, you can't stay there too long in your mind. You can't, because then you're missing the present moment where you're actually supposed to have a plan and to take action to get to that dreamy life. Anyway, my version of what a life should look like. Okay, let's go to the grocery store. So we're done with the grocery shopping. I'm on my way back home, and this is me trying to do my VO2 max because I'm so out of shape that a little hill like that, it's cardio, it's a workout. So I just went up and now we're going down again, and then later on I'm gonna go up again. That's another little thing I do instead of unless I'm in a hurry. But for the most part, instead of taking a direct path, a straight path to the apartment, I just wander around. I take different streets and I'm like, I might discover something new. I've realized that I don't need a lot of things to make me smile, to bring, to warm my heart, to bring me a little joy. It's just that, as I was saying, I never stop to really pay attention and be aware, be present in the moment. So I'm trying to do that. I told you I'm trying to find a way to cope with life right now. So however I found that I can do it, I will. Yeah. I'm back home, as you can see. I closed the window because it's a bit cold. Okay, I got some cold cuts. Well, just one variety. I only got I'm gonna take this out to clean it. I only got the hot salami Genoa. Yeah. I only got that. But let's see. I'm just happy to be alone at home. right now. Yeah. And it's just because I'm an ambivert, okay? Like, I can play both sides. I can. But as I'm growing older, I am much more an introvert than I am an extrovert. I am 60%, sometimes 70% introvert, and then 30% extrovert. But lately, I've been craving silence, craving being in my own space. So, I got some Smart Food popcorn. I probably shouldn't have, but I was like, I deserve it. Anyway, it was $2.47 instead of, I think it's usually like $5. So I was like, I'm gonna take this. I also got some tea because I don't have any peppermint tea left. So it's not what I wanted. I got this. It was on sale for like $6. Yeah, for 40 tea bags. It's not exactly what I wanted, but the thing is that I wanted to get some loose leaf. But I need to find like a website or a place where I could get it. But in the meantime, I still want my tea. So that will do. Because I drink that like during the day or like at night. At night, before bed. I also get some bell peppers. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'll find a way to cook them. I got some bananas. I got some tomatoes. I got frozen spinach. I got some lemon, because, well, for my tea, basically, for my morning tea, like you saw this morning. And this is like the meat I got. Listen, there's junk that I really enjoy, and well, I do think sidekicks, it's kind of junky, a bit like Kraft Dinner. It's unhealthy, but I get this. I always get this flavor. I just really enjoy it. I don't know, it's quick, easy. Well, not that quick. It's more than like 5 minutes because you have to put it on the stove top. Anyway, to me, it's not that quick, but it's manageable. I like to get these, and they're on sale for $1.77. I got one. It wasn't on my list, but I got it. What is this? Oh, I got one red onion. And what is that? I got avocados. Yeah, $3 for the bag. Hopefully they're good, because you know when you buy those little avocados, are they I don't pronounce it, Haas avocados? I don't know. Oh, I've been eating a lot of avocados since I've been here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just feeling like having avocados, but it's nothing new. I grew up eating avocados. I started putting things away, but I think I'm just going to maybe I should start with the soup. I'm being lazy, but I'm going to make a sandwich because I haven't had anything to eat yet, and it's 12:16. I didn't plan on staying outside for so long, so I'm going to make a sandwich, a tuna sandwich, and I think while I'm making my sandwich, I'm just going to start my soup. Next, I'm going to talk about once I'm done making my sandwich, tuna sandwich. I'm going to talk about my challenge that I'm doing, because I'm doing a Feel Good February challenge, and the hashtag is Feel Good with Aja. I'm doing that, and I've shared it like as a post on YouTube, but I'm doing it like on IG. And when I say I'm doing it on IG, it's just that I posted it on IG and I posted my stories. I didn't do any reels or anything like that. I just post on my stories every day what I do. Okay, for my challenge. So we're going to talk about that briefly afterwards, and then I'm going to end the vlog. All right, I changed my mind. No sandwich for now, maybe later. So I had like some chicken, breast chicken and potatoes left. I'm just going to add some coleslaw. Is that coleslaw? Anyway, I'm going to add that. And then I had half an avocado. I'm going to cut some tomatoes. Oh, that's pretty much it. Okay, back in our favorite spot. I know like my chicken bowl, whatever, doesn't look good, but it actually tastes good. Or maybe it's just that I'm hungry. Oh, let me take my vitamin. Well, let me take it out so then I don't forget to drink it while I'm eating. I'm not done eating. I just wanted to come and talk about my challenge, my feel good challenge. So if you want to follow it, go on IG. Okay, just go on IG, and then my IG, you'll find the challenge. You can post about it if you want to in your stories. You can make reels, or you can make like regular post on your, I'm gonna call it timeline, on your page. It's really up to you. There's no obligation. It's a low effort challenge because, did I press start? Whew, I did. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so it's a low effort challenge because I need something that is going to motivate me, uplift me without being too complicated, because then I'm just going to give up. Yeah, that's where we are right now. It's for me, so I'm not telling anybody that they have to do it, but I'm sharing with you. If you want to do it, if you think it's going to help you to get in a better headspace, then why not? Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring, right? Okay. So you're gonna find it on my IG, and it started February 1st. So yeah, of course, once you see that video, it would have already started. We'll be a week into it, but I feel like it's never too late. It's a very easy challenge, and like I said, low effort, and it's all about our 4 feel-good hormones, you know, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. It's 28 tasks, I'm gonna call them tasks, that you can do. There's 28 days, but the last day I put like, I decide. Basically, you decide what you want to do. What would make you feel good today? So you decide, which is why I don't remember which one has 6 tasks instead of 7. But for the most part, each hormone, you'll have like 7 tasks that you can complete throughout the month. And there's one who's going to be like 6. And it might be 7 depending on what you decide to do at the end of the day. It's however you want to do it, honestly. The goal is for you to complete it. So if you want to follow each day, you can do it like that. If you want it to be random, you could just do a draw. And if you want a mix of both, that's good too. Because I'm having a hard time. So I thought, actually doing a challenge, it's an easy way for me to try to help me and to motivate me to do what I need to do. And yeah, I figured I would share with you. Now maybe I could just tell you about the challenge, like tell you exactly what are the tasks. I'm not gonna tell you everything. Let me get that laptop of mine. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so on my February Feel Good Challenge, like I said, we have like the 4 hormones, feel good hormones. So dopamine, which is commonly known as the reward hormone. Endorphins, the natural painkiller. You have serotonin, the mood booster, and oxytocin, the love hormone. I have a hard time with this one, I'm not going to lie. This one is the one that I'm really lacking in. Am I trying to change that? No, right now. Anyway, let's get into it. So I have like, you know, treat yourself to a good cup of coffee, tea, your drink of choice. Go for a walk in sunlight, share a meal with someone, write one honest sentence, do 20 jumping jacks. That's for like the endorphins. Take yourself on a solo date, cross something off a to-do list. I'm not gonna go through all of them because you can go on my IG to look at it, you know. But it's just that I wanted to, you know, give you a little, it's not a hint, but just to let you know the type of task that you would have to do. And like I said, nothing too complicated. All right, so I wanted to make this video just to be transparent with you guys, just to let you know where I am right now, what's my headspace like, because I am not the happiest right now. Clearly, I think you get that. I am not at all where I would like to be. I am also not at all where I thought I would be coming here. And those are my everyday struggles. I know that when I struggle, I like to eat sweets. And honestly, today's the first day I haven't had anything to eat that's sweet. I haven't had any baked goods. Monday, I had a cinnamon bun. Was it Monday? No, oh my God. I think Monday I had like a brownie plus a cupcake. And Tuesday, I had 1.5 cinnamon bun. The next day, I think I had half a cinnamon bun. I probably had something sweet another day, but I just don't really remember. But today's Friday and I haven't had anything. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm going to end the vlog here, but like I said, I just wanted to be transparent with what I'm going through right now, because I know that you will see it in the vlogs, probably. But it's really just going to be as I've been doing, you know, going out for walks, doing free activities, but also doing activities that are not free, but that are not too expensive. And in the meantime, everything I want to do that currently I can't afford, they go on like my bucket list. I have different bucket lists. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say and maybe you can relate. Honestly, maybe you don't relate, but please stay here and watch my vlogs still. Because honestly, there are a lot of people I watch, well, let's say vloggers, that I don't relate to. I just watch them because I enjoy their content. Literally, sometimes it's just that I enjoy their personality, they make me laugh. But for me, I have to admit that it's not as important to relate to the person I have in front of me. But I do understand that for a lot of people, it is. So if you relate to me, well, you know, stay here. And let's also remind each other that this is just the present. This is your current situation. It is not eternal. Things will change. But in order for things to change, you have to make a plan and you have to take actions. All right? Anyway, I'll see you in the next vlog.